How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Ultimate X4 series today on Zavod 311. This is one of my favorite maps, and so this is a game I was really hoping to smash out. Before we get into it though, be sure to leave a like, let me know that you guys appreciate these videos, and lines are still open for the t-shirt competition, so if you want to put down a game for the game that's unnamed on Rainbow Six Siege, be sure to leave that in the comments, and I'll put everything towards that. You can comment in this video or whatever, and I'll have that being released in the next couple of days or so. But for now, let's have a look at how we went in this game. Now, this was a very tough game, basically because I had a lot of teammates that seemed to be doing okay. However, I excelled ahead everyone on my team with one thing, and that is with playing the objective. There were not enough people just playing the objective in this game, and so I found it really difficult to try and push my team to actually win. I picked up a really good score in this game. However, my team did not win, and so I did not get that 3,000 point bonus that would have excelled me further. Not only that, but because we got smashed by such a large margin, that means that I spend less time actually playing the game. And so instead of playing the game more and getting more points, getting more kills, I don't have enough time to capture more objectives and do more for my team. And so I just can't rack up the stats as longer. I don't get the 3,000 point bonus. I have less time to score points. And we finished this game at around about 16,500 points. Now that's not too bad, considering we are on the losing team, considering we got smashed. That is a pretty half-decent score. In saying that though, that could have been up around 20,000 points if my team had won. We were down by about 300 points at some point in this game. If we had come back, that would have been a lot of extra game time, a lot more time to play and score. And it also would have meant that I get that 3,000 point bonus. So that would have meant that I'd probably get up around 20 to 21,000, which I think I kind of earned in this game. I was really ticked off in the sense that I had a cracking game. I was capturing objective after objective. I had a good score. I was getting some good kills. I was just feeling it. I was on a roll. I was moving around the objective really well. The map was just my oyster, if you know what I mean. But we didn't have the time to play. My teammates weren't playing the objective. I mean, have a look at this. This is a screenshot I took of partway through the game. What the flip are these guys doing over here? What's that dude doing? Are you serious? Like, why? Why is he over there? You know? It was so frustrating. I had a lot of teammates that were defending objectives that we already owned. At the very start of the game, we just got smashed from the very beginning. I think I managed to capture 3 objectives. We started at Foxtrot. I managed to capture Foxtrot, moved down and capture Echo. I then moved in to capture Charlie. I moved in to try and force a bit of a quiet capture on Delta as well. However, the enemy team had already made their way there. They just swarmed me all alone. I was by myself. Every single one of my teammates had either not spawned or were still back at Foxtrot and Echo. That is just so slow. I had captured 3 objectives and was moving on to a 4th before those guys had even reached the objectives that I'd already captured, and that's at the very start of the game, and that's what they seem to be doing the whole time. Instead of once we were pinned, like at the very start of the game, that happens sometimes. They captured all of the other objectives. We were just basically held at Foxtrot and Echo, but instead of trying to flank around, instead of trying to push them back, everyone just sort of camped and sat at Echo and just sort of sat there, and there were people doing that the whole game, whether we were winning or not. At one point we managed to come back. We owned all but Bravo, and I was pushing in to try and push for Bravo, but I was the only person there. And then a lot of them, I looked at the map, some of them were just sat back at Foxtrot doing nothing, and so we just got pushed back, and eventually we were back at Foxtrot and Echo again. No one was moving forward, no one was pushing for the objective, people were just defending, and it was just not working. It was never going to work, and so I didn't have the time, I didn't have the resources, I didn't have the teammates. In saying that, on the bright side, I had a cracker of a game. I was capturing objective after objective. I didn't need teammates. I was on a frickin' roll, man. I was having an awesome game. You could probably see at the very beginning some of those shots that I was getting. I was just on target. I had a game before this, just a bit of a half a game, so I sort of joined the server, had a bit of a half a game to try and get my eye in a little bit, and then went straight on to this match on Zavod 311. And I was, at the very beginning of the game, I was a little off target. I have spent a while not playing Battlefield 4, and so it was really difficult to get my eye in. It was, you know, I had to sort of think a bit more. I had to try and, it was really hard. I had to turn the sensitivity down a little bit. My point was just not on. You know, when you get good at very good at a first-person shooter, one of the biggest things is trying to get the muscle memory to simply aim and shoot at someone without thinking, so that you can do that as fast as possible. However, I just didn't have it when I first started this game. It's saying that after, I reckon, 2 minutes, I'd nailed it. I was on a roll. I managed to pick up a lot of quiet objectives at the start of the game when I wasn't feeling it as much, which meant that even at the start of the game, I was raking up the points without the kills even. I think I'd like to do a video of seeing how many points I can get on this game without using a gun at all. Like, if I just go through this game only capturing objectives, just trying to sneak my way around the map, be a bit of a spy and not get any kills in the game, I wonder if I can reach 10,000 points by doing that. I reckon I probably could. I'm going to try and do that in a video. I'm going to try and see how many points I can get without actually scoring a kill, and just to try and make my point of how much playing the objective can help your score as well as helping the team. Now, this is something that's going to be big in Battlefield 1 as well, in the sense that some people have heard from Level Cap Gaming and Jack Frags and stuff like that. They think that it's a little overwhelming, the fact that how much they want you to play the objective. Now, for a lot of people who really like the action, who just really want to go for kills and who want to, you know, nail it in vehicles and tanks and planes and things like that, this can be a bit of a bugger, because you kind of have to play how I sort of play. I like to sneak my way around the map. I like to use cover, nothing but cover. I like to try and hide in places. I like to pick off sneaky kills to annoy the shit out of people and just pick up my score that way, trying to capture as many objectives as possible. And I will stay as inconspicuous as possible to capture as many objectives as I can. So this gameplay for Battlefield 1 is probably going to support my gameplay a lot more than people who like to get into the action as best as possible. And so this is something that if you want to get good at Battlefield 1, unless they make some big changes after the alpha, you probably want to practice this as well, because if you want some high scores, it's looking like you're going to be doing a lot of playing the objective in Battlefield 1, which for me, I am all good with. but that's pretty much it for this episode. So there you go. I managed to reach just over 16,000 points. So that's not too bad. We've managed to climb back another couple of thousand. However, I really would have liked that to be up around 19 to 20,000, which we could have been if my teammates played the objective. So like I say, be sure to leave a like, guys, if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you play the objectives. I've got some new Battlefield 4 ideas coming. I'm going to try and do some situations where I put you guys in some situations, see what you would do, and then bring out a video of mine to tell you what I would do and how to get out of those situations. But we'll see. That'll be coming up shortly. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. TK out. Have a good one. See you guys.